Girl. Okay. Oh, I'm not in the frame. Okay. Tina, you should have told me.
You there? Hey, y'all.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all this evening?
What's going on?
Girl, look at you.
Look at you today. You got your braids out and everything.
I know, y'all. This is all my natural hair.
What you think about this?
Something.
This is she ready.
Oh, honey, she is giving life.
She
today.
giving life.
I tell you what. Okay, hey, y'all. Guess what we're talking about today? You know what
We
we're
don't
talking
hear
about
anything.
today?
Huh?
You know what we're talking about today?
What? What? The tapper. It's
Stay,
a tapper.
stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Hey, y'all, join us.
Today we're talking about why forever
Ain't forever.
You must have came up with that title with that ain't.
You know, because that's it's the
okay.
facts. It ain't gonna work.
I know. Okay, y'all, today we're going to talk about why so many marriages are ending after 10 years or more. I know I found myself, it happened to me. Has it ever happened to you?
Mm-hmm. 14. I was together for 14 years with the love of my life. And I'm telling you,
So what do you think about this dating scene that's out there now? What do you think is causing all of this?
What do you mean?
Like, why aren't men and women staying together? I mean, after
Because they don't want to. They don't want to because social media has really made it an attractive way to get out and meet people, and they don't have to be committed anymore.
It's exciting because we got
what's
we
exciting?
got letters today.
Ooh.
We've got don't you sis, don't you love it when we get letters?
I love it because it's really helpful to understand where people are.
I know.
Because what your papa always say, my papa say?
What Papa said? Your Papa was a wise man.
He was. He said, only kick dogs holler.
And there's a lot of people hollering.
There's a lot of people hollering.
There's a lot of people hollering.
Who are we?
Oh, y'all, I am Tanika Donnell with TD Realty, a broker here in the DFW area. Call me if you're looking for a house. And
I'm Title Tina with Red Wine Law Firm.
you almost forgot who you were.
I do that all the time.
Y'all, thank you for joining us for Twisted Thursday.
Twisted Thursday.
Twisted Thursday. You know, oh my God. So who's in here with us today? Oh, we've got...
Hey, y'all.
Hey, all right. I'm trying to make sure I get all this going here, y'all. I'm so sorry. And you know what? This is so sad. I didn't even have... We're going to get it together.
Yeah.
We're going to get it together.
Usually it's me late. And today it's you. I can't believe it. Y'all, it's today. Tanika today. Today it's Tanika. I love saying that. Today it's Tanika's fault.
No, not really.
It's
not really.
It really?
No.
What? You ain't... What?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm always...
Hey, y'all, who's joining us today?
It is... I can't tell. Hold on one second. Let me get my glasses on. It's Yummy Goddess. Hey, Yummy Goddess. How are you?
You need to put your glasses
on.
on.
Hi, Beverly. How are you guys?
Put your glasses
Oh my
on so
gosh,
you
you
can
guys.
see.
I'm so excited.
Thank you for joining us today. This is an epidemic. This is an epidemic that is going on, and we need to talk about it.
We do. You know what? It's sad when I see people break up. I think after you've been married for so long, what's the point in getting a divorce?
What?
I mean, if you've been with somebody for 10 plus years, I mean, you see people that have been together 30 years, 40 years, and they're getting a divorce.
It's heartbreaking, but I think people are having a problem being committed and staying in there.
Okay, let's talk about it. What do you guys think? I mean, do you feel like if you just wake up one morning and decide you're not happy, if you've been in a marriage 20 or 30 years, 31 years right now,
Dre, congratulations. How did you do it, Dre? How did you do it?
Oh, people are walking away from their marriages, and I am just like shocked that they are walking away.
It's shocking because after 15 years, you would think they would be able to stay together like my papa and grandma did for 50 plus years.
I know, right?
Do you think it's because we were in East Texas?
I think that small town. No.
What you think?
No, I don't think that's it. No, that's not it, y'all.
Yeah, why not?
Stay on point.
Okay.
Stay on point.
Stay
on point.
Okay.
You
But
guys.
I'm just saying.
Hello, he said woohoo to my who.
Woohoo!
Oh, is that woohoo?
Hey, Dre. How are you? Hey, Dre.
Hold on.
Oh, what?
Tell us where you guys are checking in today from. We want to know where y'all are coming from. Being saved, save our marriage.
Ooh. See,
let me tell you, that's why we talk about the fruit of the
that's right
Spirit.
there.
The
That's
fruit
good.
of the Spirit.
That's right. That's right. Being
That's it.
saved, keeping Jesus at the center will do it every single time.
It is, right?
I think that's what happens. A lot of people forget Christ.
They do. And you know what? The power is prayer.
It is.
You guys, you have to be able to pray together. You know,
But you also have to be able to wear costumes together.
There she go.
That's number one.
There she go.
That's number one. I'm titled Tina, and I'm going to say it at least 5 times in this podcast about costumes. Y'all count it up for me. Count it up. 1. That's number 1. If you keep the costumes in the relationship, you have a 85% chance to keep that marriage together.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Where you get those statistics?
My papa.
Your papa was such. I didn't know he was a
He's a
statistician.
wise
He's a
fella.
wise man.
He's a wise fella.
Y'all, we gonna get to these letters today. We gonna get to these
Okay.
letters, okay?
Huh?
So, ladies,
Huh?
let's be honest, ladies. Do you feel like sometimes we take our men for granted?
Ooh. Give me some examples of when you took your man for granted.
Well, you know, I had to do some reflection, and
What did you reflect on?
I reflected on.
Hey,
the fact-
Joey.
Yeah,
Joey. Thank you for tuning in today.
Yes, I reflected on the fact that I had to take a look at myself,
Right.
and what I was bringing to the table, and everything that I'd gone through.
What did you bring?
And girl, apparently nothing but issues and concerns. I mean, as issues. What do you bring? I know you bring a lot of wigs.
I bring
and
wigs.
flavors.
I bring costumes. I bring whatever he wants is what I bring.
Hello, Mr. T. Oh, Mr. Tate.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you
y'all.
for joining us.
As you can say today, we have switched it up.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Anthony says, fresh face out the shower. Can you pass that test? That will always be a question. Ooh. So, but you know what? That
What?
means that are you basing it off of looks?
No, I think what he's saying that he wants to see her fresh face after the shower. What's wrong with that?
Elaborate on that. Give us some clarity on that. I mean, because...
Yeah, what did you mean by that? Because I'm thinking that you're saying be yourself, right?
Okay, is it just...
No makeup?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we like the naturals. We do. But let's get to these. Now, look, I went through all the
Just
trouble.
take a shower. He said just take a shower. He said just take a shower. Thank you for joining. Would you guys like and share the live, please?
Please. And, I am Tanika Donnell with TD Realty, and...
I'm titled Tina with Red Wine Law Firm, y'all.
That's right.
Today is Twisted Thursday.
You sure it's Thursday?
No.
You know what? Okay. All right, she's not sure. Okay, so now look, I went through all this trouble. We're gonna go through.
Okay. Let's go through the notes. Let's go through the notes, y'all.
Let's talk about some of these issues.
Why forever ain't forever anymore? Do you think people just forget that they have a covenant? Do you think they forget that what their vows? What do you think?
No, I think they're looking at it as a contract. And
we look at contracts every day with the law firm.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But do you think people are taking that?
That reminds me, I just sent you a contract yesterday.
You will. I just appreciate you, girl.
You know, yes. Okay, I know you do. So here we go. As I was saying, what it is, they look at it as a contract, and with any contract, you know, you can break the contract. I think that's the problem.
Instead of the covenant,
they don't realize it's a covenant.
What do y'all think? Do you think people realize covenant
is more
important because that's between who?
They don't understand it's between them, God. That's it. There should only be 3 people in your marriage. It's actually 2, because you know the Bible tells us when we come together we become one. So that means 1 and 2.
And it's a threefold cord that shall never ever be what?
Easily broken.
What's Anthony saying? And you will be the same person without the makeup, or is that totally changing you? Well, Anthony, makeup doesn't change you. We use it to enhance.
But you know what? I can tell you what I did notice that changed her. Girl, depending on the hairstyle you wear, your attitude's different.
I do agree with that. Like when I have all this kind of hair, I feel like free. You know what I'm saying?
Fabulousness.
It does enhance it, don't you think?
Yes, you do.
It does. It does.
So
So I think that women use that to enhance it, not just for themselves, but for their partner.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions. A lot of couples just get up there and say those words for fashion, meaning love. Oh, Oh, wow. Somebody said, we have a Nate. I think this is your friend.
Hey, Nate.
Makeup hides imperfections women see within themselves. Do you see some
Nate,
imperfections?
now listen now. Women do it for themselves. They want to enhance what they have. They're not trying to hide anything. They're trying to enhance.
You hear that?
Not hide, Nate.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Not hide.
Enhance.
So let's go to our letters today.
All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you want to read the first one?
I'm gonna read the first one, y'all. I'm gonna read the first. Listen up. Like and share. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's the first letter. Here's what we're finding. Tanika got 2 calls recently from different men that had been married for how long?
I think you said one of them was like almost 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm. One was over 12 years and one was over 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. And they both have filed for divorce. They did, not the woman. So that was intriguing.
Nathaniel says, no, Tina, I'm confused who I'm talking to.
Today it's going to be a little
So he
confusing.
said, wow. So I'm trying to figure out something.
Uh-huh.
So the one that when I spoke to him, he had been married 20 years and he was telling me what he was going through.
Yep.
I called you and I didn't know what to, how to advise him. Mm-hmm. What did you tell me?
I asked if they still incorporated costumes.
It is Halloween. What you going to dress as?
Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. But let's read this first letter from the gentleman who have been taken for granted. Mm-hmm. Hey, T&T. I never thought I'd be the one to file for divorce. We were married for 14 years. We weren't fighting. Nobody cheated. We just stopped being us. Has this ever happened to anybody?
What does he mean by that? Stop being us.
Well, hold on. I worked hard to give my wife everything. Vacations, a beautiful home, private school for our kids, but somewhere along the way, she stopped seeing me.
I guess
this is from a gentleman.
All she saw was that paycheck, I guess.
I'd come home and feel invisible. No thank you. No thank you, no affection, not even real conversation unless it was about bills or the kids. I kept hoping she'd notice I was slipping away, but she didn't. After years of feeling unappreciated, I realized I was married, but I was lonely. Make a comment if this resonates with you guys.
Okay, so
hold on. He said he didn't want to cheat or hurt. So this gentleman said he didn't want to cheat or hurt her, which is admirable, I guess. But I also couldn't stay in a marriage where I didn't feel valued. So I filed, not because I stopped loving her, but because I started loving me again.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Who's Elise? I think he's saying I look like Elise Neal today.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, normally they say Jack A. You don't do the Jack A voice?
Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary.
Not bad.
I'm going to keep working on that one.
Yeah, work on that one. So let's talk about this man. So was he right or wrong? We know he was wrong for cheating.
No. This gentleman did not cheat. He said I did not.
I didn't.
This particular person had never cheated. He did not cheat.
Hey, how you doing?
He did not cheat. What he said was
he thought about it.
No. What he said, I didn't. Let me read this one more time.
Okay.
I didn't want to cheat or hurt her, but I also couldn't stay in a marriage where I didn't feel valued.
Okay, so I want to ask the men out there, what makes you feel valued? How can a woman show you as a man that you're valued?
Somebody says communication.
Chime in. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Look, it's Lord and
Hey, Tim. Let's switch up today.
He said it's Lord and have mercy.
Yes, Lord.
Which one are you? You to have mercy?
I think I'm the Lord.
I guess I'm to have mercy.
Respect. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Book me a hunting trip. Oh, girl. So you can relate to that.
Yes, I can. Because in the country, my papa would say, them dogs don't hunt. What do you say? What do you say that?
That dog ain't gonna hunt.
That dog ain't gonna hunt.
Oh, good morning. Thank you, boss. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. So tell us, So when you don't feel valued in a marriage, when you stop communicating, do you think that that's probably pretty much the end of the marriage?
I think when two people... Okay, Loretta, let's explain to Loretta what's happening today so that she gets it. Loretta, tomorrow's Halloween. So today, if you've never been a guest on our show or today, we switching it. Explain to her, Tanika.
I am Tanika Donnell with TD Realty.
And I'm titled Tina with Red Wine Law Firm. And every day, usually, we the opposite.
You know redwood is a tree.
In the country.
I don't think they have them here. Oh my God.
So we're doing a Halloween switch. So we being each other. We dressed as each other today. So that's all this is today.
Oh my gosh, look at there. 20
Just
years.
wait.
Oh.
Loretta's been with us before. She's waiting on the chirping. We had to take that thing down. We took it down. And it's still not fixed yet.
I had to change the batteries. Oh,
Yeah, well, she did, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Okay, back to this though.
Somebody said they switched places, yeah.
Yes, we switched
we
today.
We're being silly. We love to have fun. Don't you just, you know what?
But we're about to switch back because I can't do it.
Because I love love.
I do.
You do. I love love. It doesn't really even matter. You know, love is love.
Is that how I be sounding?
Exactly how you sound. Y'all listen. Okay, we gonna stay in our seats, but
no, I'm not. I want to go back to my side.
We gonna have to change this
because I can't do it.
I got so much I want to say.
Let's go. Because me too. Because
I got so much I gotta say.
I can't take it.
I can't do it.
Because good God, this is can't do it. Okay, listen,
you
y'all.
Hey,
I'm leave this on though because it's
Hey
fun.
y'all, I can't do it.
Woo, child, that's a lot being her. That's a lot. That's a whole lot being
you.
you.
It was being you. How the
It's
world
hard.
do you
That's why
say
you should
that?
be yourself.
Come on.
That's why you gotta be yourself.
Oh my God, I gotta be me, y'all. I have to, okay? Woo! Somebody said I was confused for a minute. Jazz, I was too. Listen. Look here. Oh God, okay, I gotta do this too, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, a sister got a
I want to take off my earrings.
Listen, y'all, listen.
And pull up my shirt.
Girl, no, listen, we try to get views. Listen.
I'm gonna keep the wig on today, y'all. But
yeah, girl, keep it on.
Let's get to talking about this because this is important. I'm very serious. Out of the blue, I had two guy friends, very great gentlemen, called me and literally asked for my divorce attorney. And it grieved my spirit. And it made me think, why in the world are people not fighting for their marriages? And Tina and I, we always talk about
talk about this.
Yeah. And I think people, especially men, want to be vested. This man wanted to feel valued in his relationship, and he was not. So, ladies, we need to be aware of what's happening because life be lifing. But what do we always say? Marriage is your what?
Your first
ministry. And if you are not operating in your first ministry and you are not putting God first and your marriage second,
you got issues.
It's
problems.
So in this particular situation, he felt unvalued, not loved.
And he's up here saying, somebody said they were fighting, but the goalposts kept moving. And I can relate to that. I totally can understand where you're coming from with that. Because you can try, I know with mine.
But what about counseling? Why do people not take counseling anymore very seriously?
I don't know. I think in, well, you know, I always say that in our community, African American community, it's because we really aren't told to go through therapists and counselors. You know, we fall on our knees, and you definitely, that's what you should do. But God has gifted some people with talents, right? And that's it, Chad. Nobody takes vows seriously.
I think they think it's just something to say to look cute for that day versus the real implications of what it means.
Yeah, and I like what Nathaniel just said. He says, sometimes we marry for the wrong reasons. I did the third time around.
So can we go with that for a second? If you marry for the wrong reasons, are you still obligated to stay in it?
Well, yes.
That's my whole point.
You are.
Even
because of what
if
the word says.
That's my whole point.
God.
Even if you did, you weren't marrying for the right reasons. You took a vow, and that vow, those vows said between you, me, and God.
You, me, and God, and it said for better, for worse.
It did say
for broker or joker. So you just have to do that. You just have to stay in there. I'm sorry, it's so bad for you.
Oh, wait a minute now. Jazz says 9 months of marriage counseling made him realize that she wasn't his person.
Huh?
So was there no working through that to grow to love that person? And let me ask you guys something. Do you think you only can have one person? What do you think about that? Because we've been married different times. Do you think
between us, we've been married a couple times?
A few. Let's just say few. So
not Elizabeth Taylor few though.
No, not that many. Maybe together.
Somebody says I was a sucker for a pretty face and never saw the trauma that existed within her. And I think that's why for me now I'm doing the work.
Yeah.
Because I know there's some things I need to work through, work over, get through all of that good stuff. So it's very important to get that healing. Okay, we kind of look like twins.
Oh my. That hair will do it.
That do it.
I don't know. I gotta see if I can keep this on an hour. It's a lot.
Girl, you get used to it after a while.
I guess you
especially
do.
now since it's getting cooler.
Chad, we did not see your comment.
No, we did not. By God's arrangement, you are obligated, but who still have fear of God? I still have the fear of the Lord.
Oh, absolutely. You better have the fear of the Lord because but that's the thing. I don't think people do because they don't have relationship. They don't have a relationship with Christ. I think that's part of it.
They don't have a relationship.
But
They don't even have an understanding of what it is to have a relationship with Christ. People are putting him in their pocket like he's a pocket knife. Pull it out when you need to use it for whatever instance you may need to use it for. And that's not how the Lord, that's not it.
Sharika, I like what you said. She said that's because most date to fall in love in the very beginning rather than in a discovery period, right?
It is.
Yeah. And I think that's true. I think a lot of people do that. Instead of meeting someone and say, we're going to develop a friendship. I want to get this. I want to know the character and integrity of a person. We jump to love, don't we? Why do we do that, ladies? Why do we do that versus setting the solid foundation for friendship?
And see that Mac, so women care too soon and men care too late. They
Ooh,
sure do.
That's good, Mac.
Most of the time, men don't care until you're gone.
Is that true, men? Chime in.
Hello, my Facebook people.
There is a lot. There's a lot of temptation out here. You're absolutely right, Chad. But here's the deal: the Bible says the Lord will always provide a way of escape. So why do people not take the way? Because you could not return the call or not respond back if somebody's trying to hit up on you. So he provides a way of escape. Most people just don't take it.
They don't take it.
When they fall into sin like that.
Shoot, y'all.
Somebody said they blamed this.
Hold on. I took it. In my cases, I took it like it was the Underground Railroad.
You took what? Oh, the escape, the way of escape?
Rail, honey. I didn't even look for the exit sign.
So what are you guys' thoughts on this gentleman? What would you say to him? He's like, I feel unvalued. I feel not loved. We don't talk anymore. We have nothing in common. And therefore, I'm filing. What are your thoughts on that? They have tried counseling. That didn't work. What are your thoughts? Is this the right thing to do for him because he's seeking something else or he wants to feel valued?
Well, I think the most important thing is this. I applaud him in the sense that if he doesn't want to cheat and he knows
no average pilot, we're going to get to you in a minute.
He says, hey, I'd rather get out of this. I would rather, if I'm with someone, that's what I'd rather they do. Leave me. Don't cheat on me.
Yeah. But unfortunately, most people cheat before they leave.
They should. And that's backwards.
It is backwards.
And wrong.
So, average pilot wants to know, ladies, are your men happy? Tina, is your man happy?
Oh, hell no.
She on hell now?
Oh, hell no.
We are not in relationships right now. We are, open to meeting.
We are. I'm in a relationship with myself. Yeah, I turned my phone on. I'm in a relationship with myself. And I'm kind of enjoying my company. Yeah.
How long is that going to last?
I don't know. Till I renew my subscription on Match. That's how long it's going to last.
But you know what? We do a lot of self-assessing, a lot of therapy, a lot of prayer, and a lot of staying in the Word. So we're in preparation for whenever God brings that seasoned, amazing man into our lives. So we're on the lookout, average pilot.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to send text messages out because now y'all know I get to be me.
Yeah, so pay attention.
Thank
God. Yes, please. Oh, she's multitasking.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are our other thoughts here? You had us.
What we got?
Wait a minute now. You can't have a successful relationship unless you know your man is happy. So can I ask you something, sir?
Really?
Do you think that dictates a successful successful
girl, I thought you
relationship.
said something else.
No, I mean, because in a relationship, if you have a relationship for 20 years, do you think every day is going to be a happy day?
Somebody said, I'm single and loving my peace of mind. But see, that's where people are wrong. I'm so sick of seeing that and hearing that.
Well, explain why. Explain why.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because I did a little talk on this yesterday. I posted about, and this is for sisters. I said, we got to stop tearing our kings down. And
Amen.
we really do. I'm not, honey. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to build my king up.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have us a couple of castles, some moats around it and everything. I'm going to put the moats in there so the heifers can stay away from it.
Come on.
Listen. Because we put our mouths on these men, not realizing that we really need to be looking back at ourselves. And I think the problem is, and I'm going to say with my marriage, my first one, I got so focused on being a mom, I stopped being a wife.
Tell the truth.
And that's just the facts.
Yes.
And then the third one, I really didn't have any business marrying him anyway because I didn't marry him.
Well, tell that truth. Tell that truth,
I'm telling the truth too. But because I made that decision, I should have put more effort into it, but I threw myself into work. And so I think we're so busy trying to focus on other people that we need to start, look, what's the word? Get the mote out of your own eye.
There's so much I want to say on that. And listen, I'm going to the granddad, it's not about every day being happy. It's about every day being worth it. We appreciate your comment because that's true. The only point I was making in asking that question is people have an unrealistic expectation on other people delivering happiness to them when internally the joy of the Lord is your strength. So you've got to have your internal joy. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you've got to make sure, in my opinion, this is just our little opinions we just sharing. It takes work. People like, why do you say it takes work? Because when I say work, I'm talking about commitment. This man, I think, thought he was being committed. I would only ask him if I could, what did you do in the relationship to articulate what was missing? Okay? And give her a chance to assess it, reevaluate, and produce the fruits of what you were requesting.
Exactly.
Do you think people do that anymore?
No,
I don't.
They do not. Because if it's your fault, ladies, it's your fault. If your husband comes to you and he says, I feel neglected or I feel like you're
if he comes to you, correct?
If he does.
Are we supposed to be mind readers though?
No.
That's my whole point. You can't read minds, but you can communicate.
But people aren't being, okay. So women choose to look through a window rather than a mirror.
Is there a third party? Not in this situation. I'm sorry. There's in this scenario, there was nobody else involved. He felt unvalued, unseen, and unloved. And after all the years of this stacking up, he said, "This is enough. I'm out."
But Max said it. Most men shut down. What did Kareem say there? He didn't love himself enough and
didn't know himself.
See?
Well.
That's facts, Kareem.
I agree with Kareem, but Kareem, do you think that he had lost his connection to not only to his wife but to himself? Is that what he's saying? Because but this guy's saying, I know myself and I know I'm not happy. What about that?
But see, that's the thing. You know what? Happiness depends on what's happening, but you need to have some joy in your life, and that comes with you building a strong relationship with Christ.
Not only that, I think it takes communication with if marriage is your first ministry, you have to invest the time in it. And to your point of saying, when you become a mother, sometimes you have work. Sometimes those roles get a little bit blurry. Don't you think they get blurry?
They do. It's kind of like we swapped earlier today, which is why we're sitting here looking like twinsies. Okay, and so we swapped.
But I kind of like this hair. I'm kind of keeping it on.
We got our name tags. We got our name tags out here. Oh, and I am titled Tina with Red Wine Law Firm Experience.
Red Law Wine Firm.
No, not Redwood. You send contracts to me all the time, and I can't believe you know.
Girl, I know. Wait a minute, I gotta get back to myself.
Now I'm gonna start looking at all the contracts you send over. And make sure you ain't putting Redwood on there.
It's red wine. It's a template. I love you. It's a template. It's a template. We good.
We good. She cracking me up. Happiness looks different for everyone, so know what you want first before they. Oh, that's good.
What did you say?
You said that.
Yeah,
you told me that. He said know what you want before dating. No, that's Sharika.
Okay, so here you should know what you want and know your pain points. Meaning, a lot of times we have an idea of what we desire, but when something manifests that is close to it, do you discard that? You have some non-negotiables, what I'm trying to say. There are non-negotiables. Know your non-negotiables.
That's it. Really, dude. Oh, really, dude. Hey.
Hey, really, dude.
You know, I'm so glad to see you back in here. He said we should be getting a PhD on our partners. We should study them intensely. That's good.
That's
and
so
study
good.
each other. Each other.
Okay.
I'm telling you, because you know what triggers you have. Like, and that's the thing. I guess you need to learn, how does not your spouse, your partner communicate? You know what I'm saying?
Did you twist my hair?
Yeah, it's twisted.
Sorry. I gotta get back to
we don't fix
me.
it.
I gotta get back to me. Sorry. I gotta get back to me. I miss me. That's why you should just be you. Okay?
Always.
Always just be you. Thank
you
so
go.
much. Ooh, child. Now I got to pull up this shirt.
Oh my God. Somebody said, hey ladies, where have you been? I've been traveling, so I'm going to take the blame for us not being on here the last year. Oh my gosh. Can I share this story? Y'all,
yes, please
don't
do.
ever book through lastfairdeals.com.
Tell them.
Loved it. Shout outs to Apostle Reggie and the HCC War Room Ministries. They were impeccable, so sweet to me. Love you guys. But I was ready to come home. I was supposed to be home on Thursday.
And we missed you here. We're
We're
glad you're able to go serve and help and all of that. Don't get me twisted.
Yes, but she was like, "When you coming back?"
She kept
Girl, you and my other besties. I have two besties. This one and my other bestie. And they were like, "When you coming back? When you coming back?"
So,
I was like,
so back to this, guys. So somebody said identify past traumas, but here's the deal: they have to be open to sharing that as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people don't share. What?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Raise, you got to
Ray, married 40 years, a Christ-centered marriage leads to an amazing ride. Enjoy the journey. Thank you, Ray. Ray, see, it can happen. It should happen. But those are two people committed to the cause, committed to what they said in their covenant.
We love you.
Yes, we appreciate you guys so much for joining.
Yes.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah. She look. Y'all see, she said she bad. Look. Happiness is knowing y'all won't always agree, but still love each other. And
in spite of that. Yeah, and respect it.
And I think that's what they lose, is the respect. Men want respect.
But I do get that. I feel that he didn't feel like he was respected, but he said valued. I did not feel like I was valued. And so men, we asked this earlier, how should women show value, that you're valued?
Yeah, how can you?
Because I think, to me, as long as I was married, I always, when my ex-husband would open the door or do something, I always thanked him. I always said thank you. I think sometimes people forget to show appreciation because they take it for granted.
And I think you should never, ever take your spouse for granted. Don't do it.
Do you think the love languages change over time and you need to recalibrate? Because sometimes I think that happens and people don't take a moment to assess or talk about or take some time to go away together. No. And they don't date anymore. This couple, I bet you money, did not spend time alone. No. They did not plan things, surprises for each other, and they forgot doing things for each other.
And it's like what you always say to me, life be lifing. And then it says it's the little things, not the big ones. It is. And you know what? It's like a bunch of little tiny paper cuts.
Yeah.
And then eventually, before you know it, you're bleeding. You're bleeding on one another, and eventually you bleed to death. And that's what kills it.
So, man, we have some questions for you. What does make you feel appreciated? Is it acts of service, words, respect, touch? Help women out here understand what appreciation looks like to you. So can some men chime in? And ladies, maybe you've experienced showing a man he's appreciated and valued. Can you share that as well?
Oh, I knew I did that one myself.
Somebody said good love. We know good loving works, right?
I treated him to a cowboy luncheon where he got
Motu Black says
you have to know what they like.
You do, because every man is different.
Cooking and good loving and costumes.
That goes for 4. Respect and listening. I love it. Respect and listening. Absolutely.
That's it.
Thank you. Y'all, if you haven't already, please like and share the live. We appreciate you so much. And if you haven't followed us, please.
He says the language hasn't changed. The interpretation of the language changed due to selfish interest. That's
so good.
That's really
I think
good.
it's so. Thank you for sharing that. That is really good. That's a great way to look at it as too.
All five
Role play.
We
That's right. Role play. That ain't dead. Mo to black.
Girl, who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that speaking my language?
He like costumes too, and he likes to keep it spicy. I bet you. Nico, hey Nico, where have you been? Good to see you.
Oh,
Respect is huge. However, you'll be surprised how far touch can make a man feel. That is
we've
good.
got another one over there. Who's that?
Hey Freddie.
Hey Freddie. What's Freddie say?
Oh, I love it. He says, my love language must be her native tongue. Uh-oh. Speak heaven, peace, support into my life, and I will offer in turn my version of heaven to her. You a poet, Freddie.
You surely.
That's my client too.
Hey, Freddie.
Freddie, are you in the United States of America? Because that brother be traveling. Thanks. It's good to have you on, and thank you for that comment. I loved it.
I love what he said though. One mamba, hi queens, let me take my seat and be graced by your beauty. Go and have you some seats, baby. Sit down. We're gonna talk to you.
I love it. Goodbye kiss in the morning. Hello kiss when you get home. That connection, that touch point. Ladies, I'm taking notes. Are y'all taking notes? Are y'all taking notes? Thank you, Jose. We appreciate you.
Take 'em.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you right now, we all need to be communicating with each other for clarity and understanding.
Exactly. And Jerusalem, I love what you just said about the man has to be the leader. And you know what?
Yes.
Ladies, sit your tail down and let the man lead. My grandma used to say, get somewhere and sit down. That's how she said it.
Okay, I'm going to raise my hand here. What if a man isn't a good leader? He doesn't plan it. Well, then here's what. No. He doesn't plan anything. He doesn't set the pace. He doesn't communicate with you. How are you to follow him if he's not leading the path?
Easy. As a woman, let me tell y'all ladies something.
Help him out. That's what I'm saying.
The man is a head. You the neck.
Oh, Lord, I like that comment right there. He says it kissed her lips and all of them very often.
I saw that. That's why my eyes did like this. I like,
that's good. We're like, who was that? We have my glasses on.
Let me go pin it. Let me go pin that comment. Focus. So the man is the head, but you're the neck. So if you know how to, women, y'all manipulate these men all the time. I be seeing these little heifers on TikTok.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? You can guide him.
How? Talk.
I think you
what
can.
Does that mean? What does that mean?
Girl, you can coax him into things. Women are very wily and smart. We're very cunning, okay? That's what I'm saying. Remember, we're the neck.
Don't say cunning in the same word you're trying to, say this.
Look, I bet if I say cunning and costumes together, they'll be all right.
Then say it in that sense.
The head don't move unless the neck is turning it, right? That's what two souls who truly love each other don't wake up thinking of themselves. But that's it.
You think of the other person, right? But back to the original thing about
what? Let me say, I know it is a Jezebel spirit. I was wrong. That's manipulation.
Jose
my pastor taught me about that Jezebel spirit.
He says he wants to be the leader, and you'll help her be comfortable so she can relax. And I think that's what men are called to do. You know what I'm saying? And we as women love a good leader.
We do, but you know what?
What?
I think that, let me go back. Let me correct him. And I think I can hear my pastor in my ear talking about me.
Oh, who was that? Pen Yamara. That's a good one, please, if you can.
Yes.
I like that, Yamara.
Yeah, go back and
if she can.
Yeah. People options are flawed, but the Lord is perfect. Yes, he is.
And that's why you got to look to him for guidance. And that's what's missing, I think, in this equation of this letter. Back to this letter. He hasn't talked about God. He hasn't talked about anything about that. So I'm not sure if that has even a functionality of their relationship.
Hello, Yinka. Let me get it right. Hello,
Go,
Yinka.
Freddie. He's on his way to Thailand and then Vietnam. And be safe. We will be praying for safe travels for you. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for follow, y'all. Share.
Yes, thank you. Please do.
That's it. Oh my goodness. Some really do say there are too many men that are selfish. They have great women that give up their life for them. Sorry. I couldn't see the rest of it, really do.
Yeah.
And then Yamara's is, if any woman wants to know how to treat her man, look into the wisdom of the Lord.
Hello. An optimist says, once a man proves himself trustworthy and well-intentional, she will gladly follow. She will. You would not believe. I'm telling you right now.
I say that all the time. Watching from Houston. Hey, Houston.
Houston in the house. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you so much.
What I always say is this. If you pray together, you'll stay together.
One more time.
If you pray together, you will stay together. And not only that, I think we need to go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
If we would pray and ask God, if this is our spouse,
For wisdom, yes.
We probably wouldn't end up getting divorced because we would actually marry the people that were assigned to us.
So what I believe happens, people don't put God in the center of what
No.
they're doing. They like, he fine, she fine.
No, we do that first. We do that.
Y'all.
We say, Lord, he sure is fine. Lord, please
Please
bless this.
bless this union.
Bless this union. Knowing to that joke about 3 baby mamas.
Ray, we love what you just said. Women
So-
want to be safe, protected,
Right.
and loved. That's his job. Lead the family with a quiet strength. I hope that you teaching that to other brothers,
Hey,
because that's
Chattanooga.
factual. You will have a lot of women who easily, seamlessly will fall in line with that. You know what I mean?
He said, they said, choose somebody that can match their own emotional intelligence. And then the other one is the
Manage, yeah.
max. If all you selfish men or women, maybe you are definitely in the wrong circle and places. Amen, brother.
It's
you
facts.
said that. That's
It's
facts.
See,
Bars.
can I tell you what I think people forget what marriage is? It's service. It's servanthood.
And you serve each other. But let's be honest. Some of these people in it, they're only looking at themselves. They're in
Yeah.
the service. Thank you.
He said what he wasn't getting. I would challenge him if I could talk to him and say, have you assessed your wife's needs as well? What was she? Because I bet she was saying, I'm not feeling valued or loved either. So I just kind of think before he jumped
it's a
into,
second letter.
into, I just want a divorce. I'm hopeful if he's listening, if it's salvageable.
We got to get to letter number 2 too, because I want to make sure we get to that. The betrayed husband. Okay. T&T, I've been married 12 years. My wife and I built a life together from nothing. About a year ago, I started noticing things. Her phone flipped face down.
Uh-oh.
Why do that?
Uh-oh.
Working late.
Watch yourself.
New lingerie I hadn't seen. I confronted
That he
her.
had not seen? Uh-oh.
And she didn't even deny it. She said she'd fallen out of love and was seeing someone who makes her feel alive. Oh, wow. The disrespect cut deeper than the cheating. It was the fact that she stopped caring how I felt. I wasn't perfect, but I didn't deserve to be humiliated in my own home. Now I'm struggling with anger. Somebody's trying to join. Anger, forgiveness, and trust. I keep asking myself, how did we get here?
That's hard.
Signed, betrayed. Oh, wow.
Okay, y'all. This is important. Men and women, we need you both to say this.
Thank you, Ray.
What are your thoughts on this?
Ray.
This man felt disrespected in his own home by his wife, who was not hiding anymore what she was doing. And should he have filed for divorce in that situation?
She's cheating on it. That's the one reason the Bible gives you for divorce.
Bye-bye.
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 Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right now,
yeah.
when she came home, her clothes would have been on the porch in a trash bag,
Right.
and locks would have been changed.
Max says some people just don't get over their hurt and pain, and they don't.
don't.
And that's why you've got to seek healing. And I would advise this gentleman to make sure he immediately gets into some therapy of his own.
Yes.
Because I know that's a devastating situation to be in. But here's the reality. God is God. And so that may have had to be revealed to move that person out of the way so God can send the very best that he has for him. So I'm praying that he gets his healing because
Yes.
he's a good one.
Yes.
He's a good one, I'm sure.
There's a thing called 5-5 conflict, and then someone else said, I was trying to read
What
the
is
one
that?
before that. I don't know what that is.
Okay,
It's 5-5-5.
Nate, what is that?
Explain
Nate,
it.
go deeper.
Yeah. You can't force a woman's heart. She'll cheat if that's what's in her heart.
Would
That's
Nate
her-
like to come on and explain the 5-5-5
You want to? Hey, do
rule?
you want to dial
Nate, would
in?
you like to dial in with your face so we can see you and you
Yes.
can explain that? Nate, let us know. We'd like,
Like
for you
Martin
to join.
said, I would tell her to go
Get
get the stepping.
We love it. We love it.
That's what I'm
and
talking
so
about.
we are on
Get
board with
the
this
stepping.
gentleman as well because
Yes.
that's a terrible thing to have experienced. But can I ask you guys? Most men will say no. If she was repentant of her actions, would you work with her to salvage the marriage?
Let me tell you something I realized. Men don't forgive like women.
They don't.
Our husbands can cheat. I wouldn't recommend it for any man that I'm with. I wouldn't recommend it.
Ty said nope.
No.
He didn't do
But
his homework in the beginning.
He
Yes,
didn't.
divorce.
He didn't. So the thing of it is, if we do the same thing to them, they can't forgive. And you know why?
Why?
Because for them it's an act.
God
it's
calls
physical.
us, but God calls us to forgive.
He does. And you're supposed to forgive.
Yes.
You're going to hinder your prayers if you don't. So this is the thing. They can't not
Ooh, I
forgive
like it,
us
Nate.
because it's emotional.
So Nate, Thank you for sharing. He says
Oh.
each partner talks for 5 minutes, then each 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes for the joint resolution.
Oh, yeah, I'm
gonna write that down. I
like
probably
that.
need 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, I'm kind of long.
Yeah, I need, or
I'm
7,
long-winded.
7, 7.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's do 7, 7, 7.
Oh, yeah, girl, that's the number of completion.
But thank you for that, Nate. We like it.
That really do. That's facts. Let me tell you something. I was recently with someone. I was telling them. I said, "Hey," they were asking about the relationship or divorce, my marriage, and I said, "Well, you know what? I can't speak on him. All I can do is speak on me." Because a lot of times people want to put the blame on the other. You have to look within yourself, and I had to own my part in it because we each play a part in it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Everybody plays a part in it.
I'm sure in this situation, this person was lacking something or felt something, and why she felt that she should have gone outside the marriage. And it's not to say that he was to blame, but I would be interested to know what that discussion would look like from her side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't. That would be interesting. But what I was trying to say before I forget, I think men don't forgive women as much because they know if we sleep with a guy, it's emotional, and they think, oh my God, it's an emotional attachment. For them, it's just like a physical act.
Here's the deal, though. Unfortunately, in the culture that we are in today, is that true? Because women, some of these women, especially these younger ladies out here, just doing whatever. So, do you think that I don't know if that is applicable anymore?
Like my daddy said, some of these young Thundercats.
Okay, Chad, we come to your
Thundercats out
comment
here
right
on
now.
the
He
level.
says, I'm a girl dad, and been married for 20 years. Thank God. And I say a man forgives a lot faster. Well, I don't want to be in your
Depending
business,
on the
but
man.
have you forgiven somebody? Because most of the people that have joined on here say they would not forgive that spouse, that female, and they would kick her to the curb. So you are an anomaly, and we'd love to hear how you did it if that's the case. So if you would love to share, Chad, we'd want to hear about that.
Oh, wait a minute. I like what Jorenzo said. Any man can hold a cup of water, but once you put your hand in the water, it's no good anymore. I know what you meant by that, sir. I know what you meant.
So the water's tainted? And what is it the same for the woman?
Hey,
I just want to make sure.
Hold on. But at least his hands is clean.
No. Oh, Lord. Forget, and
If you
to the point that we have on the board now, you can forgive. Doesn't mean you have to forget. It doesn't even mean you have to stay. And I understand that. Believe me, more than you know. I get that. I get it. I understand it completely.
Nathaniel said there is no interrupting the other and no extensions on time, Tanika. LOL.
Well, I'm just saying.
Hello, Sheila.
Hey, Ty. Some men are providers but emotionally unattached. You are doggone right about that.
And your client Freddie said absolutely not. And I bet you're not forgiving, right? I got you. Freddie said absolutely not.
He's like, not what? Like he would
not forgiving.
Okay, child. Okay.
For those of you that don't know.
Well, Steven says it wouldn't be the same. No, it wouldn't be the same. And so, but you guys could have a chance to make it new, to work on whatever the issues are and recalibrate. Is that possible? Is that?
I think so.
For those two people that were truly in love. Here's what I know.
Love covers a multitude of sins.
It does. Here's what I know. If that's ever happens, a spouse cheats and then they don't know what they want, get the hell on. Like, let me help you. This is what I want. I want somebody that loves just me and want to be just with me. That's what I want.
But there's a lot of this foolishness.
It's foolery, as you would say.
I say, girl, I don't have time for foolery.
Nobody got time
I believe
for that.
ego and pride steps in the path of forgiveness. It does. It is ego and pride.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheila, that's a good one. That's so true.
It is. Thank you for
ego
saying
and pride.
that.
Yes.
And a lot of men have a lot of ego, right? Is that true or not true?
Oh, they do.
It is. And
Even
that's
the ones that
okay.
think
But
they
I'm just
don't.
like, it typically happens that way.
He said yes.
Women more so are like, you know what? Mistakes happen, or I want our family to stay together, and this is more than just me. We have a more nurturing, more not accepting, but more forgiving spirit, I think.
Yeah, but I'm going to bring it up a few times, and then I'm going to let it go. But it's going to take me a minute. I mean, and that's the thing. People have to let you go through the pain of that, because I've gone through that. And you have to allow them to go through it. You can't force it. You own you're wrong. You have to own it.
But do people do that, though?
No. They'll keep throwing stuff up in your face. They don't.
About what you're not doing or
yeah,
whatever.
what you're not doing. And I'm like, wait. What about you? What about your part in it? But I'm just gonna look at myself, and that's what you have to do.
So we're gonna go through a couple of things now, so that you guys can help us here. So this could be helping somebody. So and this is what we want all of our shows to be: something that's a blessing to you, a takeaway, something that can be used, or you can help somebody. So we're gonna do a little bit of red light, green light.
Hold on, before you do that.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. I want everyone to poll. So listen, what's your deal breakers, men and women? Is it betrayal or is it neglect? Which one? What's an absolute deal breaker for you?
Betrayal for me.
Yeah, we are. We're different. We are.
What does that mean?
He says we're different. Mm-hmm. We do. That's how we ended up doing this show.
Yeah, because we didn't see anything like this. We are different. We think differently. We're led differently. We don't let
betrayal. Somebody said disrespect, betrayal. I was wanting to see if there was a difference in what the men would say
versus the women.
I want to see if that was the case. Neglect, and betrayal. I think women are saying, isn't it something? Women are saying betrayal, and men are saying neglect. That's why I wanted that.
This is big.
Wow.
This is interesting. Wow.
So they're saying betrayal for women, it's hard, but men are saying it's neglect. So
wow,
I didn't expect that.
So neglect, like just like the first gentleman was saying, he didn't feel seen or valued, right? But did y'all jump in the comments and talk? Well, they did talk about what it felt like to be, how we could get around that, I guess.
Yeah. Boy, that's something.
Neglect breeds betrayal. That is so true.
That's facts.
So Optimus says she must desire me. So. Ooh, this is good. Ooh, ladies, are y'all taking notes?
Oh, if my woman neglect me, it's because I betrayed her, right?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
No. Sometimes we just get fed up.
Or distracted with the kid. We talked about that with the kids, with the job, or whatever.
I won't be doing that.
But we talked about the past. What I think people need to do is what you put focus or you're intentional about. You can change, right?
Yep.
People stop prioritizing their marriage. I think men and women do it.
They do it.
And they let other things, and I'm telling you right now, marriage is your first ministry. When you're married, God calls besides him, he says your spouse is that secondary thing. And people put their kids, their job, and everything else above their spouse. So that's why this neglect thing is popping up.
Yes, and I love what Jess, I can't make that out, said thoughts on emotional affairs versus our thoughts on it. Emotional affair is still cheating. It's still cheating.
It's
because
cheating.
You don't give the enemy an opportunity. You're leaving a crack in the door if you do that. Oh, that's my work wife. What?
Ugh,
I don't have a work husband.
saying.
I have one husband.
Yeah.
Really?
And that leads to the other betrayal, that emotional connection, because when you get emotionally tied to somebody, then it opens the door for the physical.
And then Sheila just said, she said abuse is a great deal breaker. It is.
Ooh,
and you know what?
Of course,
and
Sheila,
it doesn't
thank
have
you for
to
saying
be
that. Yeah.
physical. It can be emotional abuse. And neglect is a form of that.
It can be.
But then Shadrika said neglect is a side effect of something. When it comes to women, yes, it is. Usually, yes, it is. Yeah. Unless, I can honestly say this. For me, it was, I got focused on my son with my first one. And the third one, I got focused on my career. And I'm like, nope. And what I should have been focused on is God. And he would have kept me right in line. He'd have got me straight real quick. So, I guess with age, there comes wisdom, unless you're a fool.
Well, here's the deal. I think that when you lack wisdom, you need to do two things. Pray for it, and then get in the counsel of the wise. So I think that if you're lacking something, a lot of times you're trying, what's wrong? You haven't taken it to your prayer closet, and you haven't discussed it with other wise women or men.
And I have to say this, okay? Ladies and men, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
And Proverbs 18 and 21.
There you go. Listen. Stop speaking all this negative that's out there. You're putting it in the atmosphere. And it is absolutely ridiculous. All I do is see women on here. They're turning men into nothing but bank accounts and wallets. And the men are turning women into cheap thrills and a one-night stand and a lay. And it's ridiculous. We need to stop that and come together. And one thing about it, and that's why we do this, we want to help women understand, young women, because we're both entrepreneurs and have our own businesses. But we understand our role and position as God has ordained us as wives, as helpmeets. And that's our goal. Just because we're, entrepreneurs here, it doesn't mean we're going to do that We're not gonna do that at home.
No. Oh, okay. Because you can still be an entrepreneur and a wife.
Yes.
But we understand we don't need to bring that to the crib.
We understand the hierarchy.
Yeah,
at
hierarchy.
The
There you go.
Yeah, we understand that. So, the inability to
Ty says, "How do we help? How do we help this situation?" Is that what we're saying?
Man, how do they help y'all do that?
Oh, how do we?
Oh, gosh.
So okay. So
You want to take that?
How does he help? Okay, so first of all, when we can come home and feel in a safe, loving, protected environment, it's very easy to take all of the things off of us. If you come into chaos or a non-planning or non-affection or what, all these non-things that you come in sometimes when you come home, then we have to let me plan something. Well, let me take care of the kids. Let me clean the house. If one thing doesn't fall on one person, we can acquiesce and just let go and okay, like my man's got this. I don't have to do everything anymore. I wish a man would.
Girl, I see some of these people, these women, they working, they cleaning, they cooking, and that joker on the couch playing the video games. What?
That's absurd. And unfortunately, a lot of people have seen that and they're mimicking that, right? Or they haven't seen anything and that's what they think it is. But partnership is partnership. So how can men help? By making sure their woman is supported and loved and cared for. When we feel safe, guess what? We want to have sex. Is that going away? Oh, can you see that?
What
Did you see it? I don't know.
It must have sent you there. Put some hearts up there. What?
I know. So if you want to help yourself, men, make a wonderful environment for your wife where she doesn't feel she's tired all the time and has to do everything.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go.
That's it. And then we have to lay down the grounds beforehand. And that's true. I think
Stephen said something good.
He
Sometimes
sure
they
did.
don't want to realize
it's
this.
safe.
Well, I would say to you, I push back and say, well, how do you make sure she does?
No, but hold on.
What does that mean?
Okay, I get it. Because sometimes I think we had another
What's he saying?
comment that was up there. He said, a gentleman said he didn't realize his wife was living in her trauma. And I think sometimes as women, we can live in our trauma and not realize that's where we're coming from. We're speaking from a place of hurt.
And past hurts and pain.
Yes, from pain. And that's why it's so important to get counseling and talk these things out so you can move forward, that accountability.
Huge.
And that right there, that's why I say so many of these guys say they want peace. They don't want peace. They don't want accountability.
What?
Because they
don't.
They always say they want peace. I'm saying no, it ain't that. They don't want accountability. Freddie said, some of your clients, the inability to trust and or take you at your word is a absolute deal breaker. It is.
It is. So trust starts from what you say and what you do. The fruit. Your fruit. What are your fruits
I
saying?
heard this. Wait. Words will say anything. Thanks, Apostle. Words will say anything, but actions don't lie. People will say anything, but actions don't lie. Apostle Rich, that's one of the things he says, and it's facts. So look at what they do. A person can tell you they love you all day, but their actions are going to actually say that. They're going to say, it's going to show you what their intentions are. Hey, Stephen, self-healing is dealing with your emotions and problems. It is, but sometimes you need to talk to someone to help you process those.
I love this point. Both must be vulnerable to each other. It can't just be one person.
No.
Right? It cannot be. And I think these things were lacking in these relationships. So let's talk about a couple of things. Are you healed or are you hardened? So we want you guys to put a heart if you want to work it out in the comments, or a deal breaker is they have the
X. If it's
X.
a deal breaker.
Yeah, do an X if it's a deal breaker. All right, Tina, you want to do the first one?
Yeah. All right. Spouse hasn't complimented you in months. Is that a deal breaker or work it out? Work it out. Here we go with the glasses off. Remember, you take yours off, I'm gonna put mine on.
Okay.
Why you keep working? Like, you tell this joker to give you a compliment. If I'm looking cute, you tell me I'm looking cute.
No, here's the deal though. I think people stop doing that.
They do.
And therefore when someone goes outside and someone gives them a compliment and they don't receive that anymore at home, they feel as if
Ty said, want me to say it again, okay?
Yeah.
So your spouse hasn't complimented you in months. Ty, that's what I said. So is that a deal breaker for you, or are you gonna work it out? Because I think you can work that out.
Well, that's about communication, but here's the deal. If your spouse communicates something to you and you do it for like 2 weeks and you don't continue to do it, then what?
Then you have to understand that just may not be his makeup. He made
So for that first guy, his letter, he needed to feel valued. So maybe he wasn't getting, babe, I appreciate how you love us. I appreciate how you take care of us. Thank you for all that you do for us. He wasn't getting that. So for him, it was a deal breaker.
See, but I think, you know what? I think when you something like that,
Because it
you
happened
can
over
put
years
things-
and years.
Right, but you can put things in place. But how long did he let it go on before he said something?
14, 15 years.
See, I think that's what happens. You know what people do? They start out with a little pebble, and they it's something that gets on there. That's a pebble. Then there's another pebble, and before you know it, they have a whole rock wall built. And they should have talked. They could have resolved it early on. You know what I mean?
We're gonna address capital because he's trying to say something here. I want to make sure we address it. He says the fact that you blame women for wanting peace proves men's argument. Women hate to be accountable.
Men for wanting.
Yeah, for men wanting peace. Remember she said about men wanting to have peace.
Wait, I sure do. The fact that I blame men for wanting peace proves men's argument. Women hate to be accountable. Oh no!
I think you took it
That's
wrong.
not. You took it
Yeah,
all
yeah,
wrong.
that
Took
was
it all
wrong.
wrong.
That's why I
I'm
wanted
not
to address
saying.
it. Yeah.
No. I'm not saying that you can get with a woman and this woman is acting a fool in your house.
Absolutely
Only
not.
a fool. The Bible talks about a woman that'll tear her house down.
And it's
That-
chaotic
it's
and
chaotic.
argumentative. We're not speaking on
better
that.
be on the rooftop.
Yeah.
But no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to that is that these men that are choosing peace, they're opting to stay single and not even going out there and trying to entertain women. That's what I'm referring to. So I think it's because they don't want to be accountable. That's my take on it. But no. Because a woman, when you meet the right woman, she brings favor. A wife, the Bible says,
Proverbs 18 and 22.
there you go,
In case y'all
18
wanna
and
know
22. And he obtains favor
From the
the Lord. So there's something that comes with that. And it even talks about not how you're supposed to treat your wife. Because if you treat her wrong, guess what's going to be hindered? Your prayers will be hindered. So those are, that's crazy. What's crazy? Ladies always want to be right. No. We don't always want to be right.
Oh, no. That's not true. No.
There's sometimes when I'm flat out wrong. And I'll come,
Yeah.
and some people acknowledge that I came and say, you know what? You were right. And
Hey,
I was
Lanita.
wrong.
Hey, y'all. Okay, we're going to the next one real quick so we can get through this.
Right spouse.
Is this a deal breaker, which is the X, or workable with a heart?
Right.
No intimacy for a year.
That's a breakup.
Now, hold on now. I'm going to give y'all let me hear what you're saying, but let me explain something. What if that spouse was ill?
Oh, okay, that's a hard.
Okay. But typically that's not the situation.
Well, you know, in my age bracket, most of them's prostate's bad.
True.
So
what you gonna do?
Well, it just depends. If they sick, and it's, you know, you just have to kind of, So I said, Lord, I know it.
Is that a deal breaker? No intimacy. We'll just say a regular situation. Okay, we won't have any of the other stuff. Whoa. What's that mean? 2 years with no intimacy with your spouse? So somebody said no, not happening. You're okay with it? I'm getting confused on these comments. X, no deal breaker. Heart, I can work through it.
Somebody said every 3 days.
So Jose is
You
not
good,
going to be able to
Jose.
help. I mean, that ain't
good.
going to work for him.
Jose had a little hot tamale over there.
X.
Jose.
I thought I'd get a whole lot more X's.
Stephen Thomas X. So a man whose peace don't want to be accountable for not dating. By the way, they just don't want black. Who is that? Oh, you talking about black women? So a man whose peace don't want to be accountable for that, for not dating black women. See, and that's the other thing. Y'all need to stop that.
What's that mean?
Talking about black women. First of all, there's nothing on this planet. Black women are beautiful. All women are beautiful, but I'm black, so I'm gonna tell you, we are absolutely beautiful. But let me tell you this. You're gonna have difficult people in all races of
ethnicities,
people.
yeah.
So I am sick and tired of people putting that title on black women, saying that we're angry, bitter black women. Because baby, I'm not. I'm happy,
Well, he
joyful.
definitely ain't talking about you.
No, but I'm a black woman. So he is talking about me.
I think he was being very general. When people say
Are you
stuff,
black?
Of course I am. But what I'm saying is, if it's not applicable to me, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
So
not.
I'm
It's not.
I'm
It's
not
not
gonna
me.
worry about that.
But that's part of the problem.
Thank you, Prince. He agrees.
If you're thinking that, then you're a part of the
problem.
problem. That's my whole thing, and I'm angry
because he's being general.
because he's feeding that. You're feeding that beast. You really are feeding that beast, and that's the whole point of this. I want to see us stop doing that. I'm not going to get on here and badmouth my brothers and say all y'all are liars and cheaters because you're all not liars and cheaters. There's some great men out there, phenomenal guys out there. The bad part about it is I think that when they keep seeing things like what you're posting, it causes people to pull back. You ever negativity? That's what it does. Negativity seems to love. Misery loves company. And some of you people have a house full. Invite your guests to leave.
And there she went today. Okay, next one is they lied about where they were last night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's it. Thank you. That's a Trump. Oh, that's a deal breaker.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They lied.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a deal breaker.
I mean,
you out there. You lied to me. Because if you're lying to me, that means you probably like that cheating. You know, as I'm saying, if you lie, you cheat, you steal, you kill. That's what my mama used to say. That's what my mama said.
Okay, this one I can relate to so much, and I'm like, ugh. They say I'm just not affectionate like that. Is that a deal breaker?
First of all, you should have known that when you were dating him, because you can tell dating him if he's somebody that's not affectionate. I am a touchy-feely person. I gotta have affection.
Yeah, I gotta have
I want you kissing on me. Go and swipe me on the behind when you walk past me in the kitchen.
Kiss me on my neck.
Kiss me on my neck. Yeah, we need those things.
Yeah, I mean, so if this person was not that way, then you had to be strong enough to say, well, then that's just not gonna work for me.
That's a deal breaker for me because I have to have affection. And probably you're not gonna get past the third or fourth date with me. The next one, here we go. They refuse to see a counselor.
Ooh, I hear that a lot. That you go to counseling. You go to counseling. I don't need it.
I go.
Have you heard that?
Yeah. Oh, girl, yeah, I can deal with that. No. Deal breaker. Because you know what that tells me? That you're not trying to work it out. That you don't want to work it out. You don't want to get better. You know, that is a deal breaker for you.
What?
You're not going to counseling.
Yeah, I believe in counseling. It's definitely a deal breaker. That shows that you're not vested in our relationship. You're not vested in wanting us to be better. One Mamba.
Cell phone password protection. I don't want to start anything, but should be mutual.
We're not mad at you for that comment. I'm not gonna ask you to do something I'm not willing to do.
Exactly.
You should be having a mirror in your relationship. You should never be asking somebody to do something or be something that you're not to them.
Exactly.
What is that about?
Bring what you're looking to get.
There you go.
Now, check this out.
Check it out.
Now, when you're married, that's a good question. How many of you on here that are married think that your spouse should have a password on his phone that you don't know about?
I wish somebody would. What?
Say it louder.
I wish somebody would.
Say it louder for the people
that is crazy. Why would you not? Why would you not want your spouse to have your password?
Exactly. Somebody said, nope. Absolutely not. Not me. Married. No, exactly.
We're talking about married.
We're talking about married.
Yeah.
Somebody say, hell no. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Steve. That's
always
my brother. Hey,
my
brother.
Exactly.
Me and my husband know each other's passwords and are very
absolutely
open. And that's what it's supposed to be. You won. Does one person have two different passwords? Two different? No, you are one.
She said nobody gets a password. Nobody. I know that's right.
No, everybody. We all up in here.
Jerome said, nope. Everything's open.
To my secrecy versus privacy. Okay, so are we saying that it's an invasion of their privacy? I don't think so. When you're married, I don't think you have anything. It's not. You don't have nothing private.
What? Why? Okay. What would be the reason why you wouldn't want somebody to have access to whatever they want to see? I don't get that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I agree. If she can't be open when married. Yeah, and what about if you're dating? What if you're in a long-term relationship?
What's long-term?
Maybe over a year.
Okay, let's talk about it.
What about a year? See, nothing to hide. Somebody said married or not, he don't care, they're not going to have passwords. You know why? See, a lot of times I think people don't understand when you do things like that, you plant those seeds of insecurity and doubt. So
she doesn't feel safe anymore, remember?
No.
She doesn't feel protected. She feels like you're hiding something. It could be a challenge.
Somebody said, nope, hell no, a year. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe 3 years. Okay, 3 years.
Are you just dating for 3 at this age? Are you just dating for 3 years just to date?
DJ, you
No,
just
thank
wasted
you.
somebody's time.
You sure did.
You just 3 years.
Come on now.
Oh my God, you wasted somebody's time.
Okay, so check this out. What if they apologize but they never change?
Deal breaker.
Why not? They apologize to you.
Yeah, but they're not changing.
Okay.
They're not repentant. Repent means to turn away from.
So are you saying to me, if someone says, I'm going to change something and they don't, that means for divorce?
Yeah. I know that ain't grounds according to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean,
it's
let's
not.
be clear. I'm just asking. He's not affectionate like you want him to. Is that you allowed that to happen? So because you chose him. So now, should you divorce?
The problem is this: we should have prayed before we did it. She said, "Me and my spouse have the same password." I know that's right. Sis.
I love that.
And communication is always the problem in relationships. Say what you want and say what you feel.
Jay Bird, we got a situation with you. What if they go in and block your mom from your account and delete messages from your family members?
Oh, you dealing with? I can tell you. Girl,
Don't say. Uh-oh.
Listen, you dealing with a crazy.
You got you one with that one.
Girl, I wish somebody would delete my mama message.
That's a problem,
That's a problem.
Jay Bird.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, I gotta think about something.
What?
Okay, what kind of family do you have, though? Because there's always two sides to every story. And I see, are you a brother? Trying to see if you're a brother. Because you know some of our mamas.
So there's some history behind that we just don't know. But I would still say that would give me pause. I wish somebody would try to keep me from my mom and my family.
He said, who proving the whole point? It's probably me. Your mom might be toxic.
Is she a toxic psychopath? But your whole family is too? Then why didn't you block them? I'm just saying.
I went through that with somebody. You don't let anybody disrespect your significant other. Why do they have to stand up for themselves? You should be standing up for them.
So we don't know enough.
We don't know
to
enough.
even say anything.
Oh, he said both of us.
Okay. What does that mean?
Yes, it's 1 and 2. Frickin' frack.
What's that mean?
Lucy and Ethel.
Okay.
Bunny and Clyde.
Okay, guys, you want to do this one or you want me to?
Which one is it?
Number 7.
Number 7. They use silent treatment as punishment. Oh, it's not a deal breaker, y'all, but don't ever do that. And women, don't ever withhold sex. Neither one of those. Don't do that. Because you might as well push them on out the door and let Betty Sue down the street have him. Don't do that. Don't do that. So that's my advice.
So this last one is they say they love you, but they don't love you anymore. So is that a deal breaker?
Yeah, why you gonna say somebody don't? Love is a choice.
It is a choice, but they say they do. But I think their fruits or their manifestation of that is not happening. Somebody says deal breaker, let them go. Do you
somebody said, "What y'all read my whole last marriage, Michelle? We sorry,
but we just keeping it real.
We keeping it real.
So anybody that's been on here for 15 plus years, can I ask you a question? I want you to be honest. Did you always feel in those years that you were always in love with that person? And I want you to be honest.
I think you always love them. You may not like them. But love is a choice, you guys. I think that's why we have so many divorces, because people are basing it off of how they feel.
Exactly.
Can you imagine where we would all be if God had done us that way? And Jesus had done that with us? Because, y'all, we some filthy rags.
So people are being honest in the comments. And Gil, thank you. And I'd love to hear your comments, because I think people have a facade of what they think marriage is going to be like.
Keep it real.
When it really isn't like this. And I can speak because I was with somebody for 19 years. It ebbs and it flows. What you have to have is a commitment to your vows and your covenant with Christ. That's what you got to have, because it's not always going to be lovey-dovey. It's not always going to be fun. Somebody's not always going to be not sick or raring to go or in a happy-go-lucky mood. You've got to have the commitment and, what's my word? Stick-to-itiveness to stay in it, because that is what you signed up for and that's what you told God that you were going to do. Now,
Stephen made a good point. Stephen Thomas said there are always going to be troubles.
Absolutely.
That's what it is two imperfect people that have come together and decide we're going to stick this out no matter what. And Sheila just said, yes, 34 years. Oh, Sheila, you and Mr.
I wish you would just say just a little one sentence or two. Share how you were you always in love? Did you always feel like this is the love of my life, or were there times in which you're like, I gotta stay in here because I'm committed and I gotta work on it? If you can be honest about that, that'd be amazing.
We've got some great comments here.
Yeah.
It's a difference between how you actually feel and how your heart feels. Love is unconditional. Said love is unconditional love. You're gonna go through peaks and valleys. That's what she said. It's so true.
This is good, Optimist. If occurrences changed my love, it was never love. Yes.
Thank
you. That's so true. But people, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand the differential.
Too much. No, you know what? Let me tell you what. We get on here. People say, what makes y'all qualified to share?
Experience.
And
we've
going
been
through, and we've learned. I learned from my mistakes.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
I continue to learn every day. So, honey, when my husband find me, he gonna get him a good thing.
He gonna
get all that favor, and a whole lot of costumes.
We know that.
Yeah.
Keep it spicy, baby.
You got it.
You know how I feel about it.
How you said a while ago? We had a week off.
Keep it spicy, baby.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I think someone said
the Songs of Solomon. Yes, and the Bible instructs us on how to love. If y'all would read that and get your life application Bible too, you can really go deep with that.
You sure can. And somebody said sometimes we marry circumstances and not partners. I agree. And then I think someone said that for 19 years they were in love with the idea of marriage. Yeah. And I think that's what happened to me in my first one.
Yeah. And that's the point I was trying to make earlier.
Yep.
But they have no clarity in understanding how it works.
Stephen Thomas just said it's not always 50-50, and it's not. I don't know why people say it's 50-50. No, it's not. Sometimes it may be 20-80. Some days they may give more than you.
But the thing about it, when we say 100, you need to continue to give 100% when you can. You know what I'm saying? But that loved one can fill a gap when you have a lack. That's what partnership is about.
Love keeps no record of suffered wrong.
You better say 1 Corinthians 13. You better say it. I'm telling you right now.
That's biblical.
It is. It doesn't boast. But here it goes. It ends with love never fails. So people are not operating in love, I think, a lot of times. What? Go ahead.
He said, don't read too much because men are going astray. They was already out there like alley cats then. If they go straight from when they read it, they was already out there like alley cats. I saw the beauty of my ex and her academic acumen, but looked no deeper than that. See, that's
thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest, because that's what I say it all the time. Why are you choosing the women that you choose? A lot of times it's because of their external beauty, and the women that may not be as externally beautiful but have a integrity, character, and a heart, they get skipped over a lot of times.
So do guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, remember we did a show on that,
yes.
And it's so true. You know what? Your dude may come in a car that don't have a grill in the front.
Optimus Prime, you own it. Your character will either promote you or expose you. That is facts today. I love it.
That goes back to courtship, which is in the Bible. If we don't have anything in common, it's not going to work. That's true. But you know what? The bottom line is we need to be praying before we picking our significant others.
Ooh, yeah. And then praying together, too.
Ain't that the truth? Mm-hmm. Good afternoon from Maryland. I just got back from Maryland.
Thank you so much.
Hey, there it is. I just got back. Maryland's beautiful.
Beauty will fade. Yes,
every
bread
time.
of heaven. That's right. So if you're choosing someone exclusively because they fine, OMG, that you're going to be disappointed one day, because if that's what it is, that might not be. They could be in a car accident and paralyzed or whatever, or gain 50 pounds. What will you do then?
Listen, I told you mine.
I know.
Mine was 100 pounds, y'all. I gained 100 pounds. And it was so funny. My husband at the time, may God rest his soul, he never treated me any different. I just knew I was a cast me out. You hear me? Mm-hmm. And that's the way a woman should always feel.
Okay, y'all, we're wrapping this up because you guys have been fantastic today. And here, we want to tell you in advance, we will have part 2, because women, these are from the men. Next week, women are going to chime in and talk about why they cheated. So that's going to be very interesting to get a woman's perspective on why she felt that was the right thing for her to do. So we're not we're gonna look at both sides of this. We are looking at today how it affected the men, but we're gonna go talk to the ladies and see why they even did it. Okay.
Good day, Jose, and thank you all for joining. Look,
Yeah.
don't forget, I am Title Tina with Red One Law Firm Experience Title, and you are.
I am Tanika Donnell. I'm a real estate broker in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's what we do on an everyday basis. But on Thursdays at 12 noonish, we are typically here chopping it up with you guys, and we appreciate you liking and sharing this podcast. We're looking forward to God doing some amazing things in the future. So thank you for hanging with us. We have some things to share not too long. We are working on a lot of things. So thank you.
We're working on some other things. Well, I'm not going to talk about workers, and make sure y'all go visit our website at www.and is spelled out ANDT podcast.net.
Y'all should check us out on there for sure. Here's some closing thoughts, okay? All right? Just a few.
What's your closing thought here?
Got it?
Sheet here. I got it.
Okay. You want to do these right here?
Which one is it? Okay. What keeps a marriage alive after 10 plus years?
So Gil, if you're still here, anybody that's been married for 10, 15, 20 years of marriage, maybe you went through something like this, maybe you didn't. Just drop some nuggets in for us who are believing God or who are in a relationship or who just need some guidance. How can you help us out? Anything. Sheila has said
her love grown.
Her love has grown over the years. Sheila,
34 years.
Can you comment on what grew, how it grew?
How did it grow?
How did it grow?
Well, I can tell
So
you,
somebody's
ministry.
That's why we're here. Some of us are not qualified to give the answer, so we appreciate that.
That's why
we're asking.
Somebody said, I need God's help. That's it.
That's good, Jose. That's good. So our advice is, number one, to get into a relationship with God. Because God will give you wisdom and discernment. Just as he gave Solomon, all we have to do is ask. So before you make a move and choose anybody, maybe you need to pray about it first. Stephen, you want to read Stephen's? Because that's a good one.
Where's Stephen say? Oh, yes. Appreciate your spouse and never take them for granted. Amen.
Congratulations, Will, for 24 years. Can you share a nugget or two on how you got to 24 years and you are sustaining and growing?
Gil. Hey, Gil. Basically, it took prayer and a personal relationship with God. Amen, brother.
I love, interesting username, 20 years, understanding dying to self. And we bless, and we...
Instead of a we attitude, instead of a me attitude.
I love it. Oh, my God. That is so good. We love it.
Facts.
We good.
25 years.
Jose, hope to see you again.
Look at this.
Yes.
25 years. Like a rose. Pretty petals, also thorns. Sunshine, but also right.
I love it. That says it right there. Thank you, Optimus Prime, for saying that. Thank you.
Oh my God, my prayers to love her more today than the day before.
See, he said my prayer. Did you get that? I love it.
I love that.
Good God. This is great. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to do is divorce?
Yes. Is divorce failure or self-respect? Sometimes I don't think it's failure, you guys. I think a lot of times it's self-love.
Do you feel after being married and divorced that you have failed?
I do on some degree. Yeah, I do. And it sits with you, and you really have to. I have to sit in that for a while.
I know you do.
Because I'm one of those people. I don't like to fail at anything, but yeah, I felt like a failure.
And I think I can say I have felt like I'm an overachiever on everything that I do, and that hit me really hard. But what I had to realize is this. This is what I had to realize. You can't control somebody else's behavior. You can't control their thought process, the things they need to be delivered from. You can try to do the work, but if you don't have somebody that is doing the work with you, it is not a failure exclusively on your part. But you do have to self-analyze and say, what would you do better?
That's what I was going to say. It's a lesson.
It's a lesson learned.
It's never a failure. It's a lesson. This is helpful. I'm so glad, Jay. I'm so glad. And the thing of it is that sometimes, and I'll tell you, Michelle, sometimes when you feel like you've done all you can and done McClurk and sometimes you just have to stand. Yeah. That's it. And I've had to take that.
So we have a comment that says, I gave everything. I would beg to say, did you give everything from your perspective, your spouse's perspective, and God's perspective? Those are the questions you need to ask. Because a lot of times we think we're really doing something, but you're not fact checking. So I would say to everybody in a relationship, in a marriage, fact check. Fact check with God, number 1, and with your spouse, number 2. And then you can make the comment on if you've given everything.
Sheila answered you. She
What?
said, we continue to date each other. We seek God together. He spoils me and I spoil him.
I love it.
I trust him. He trusts me.
Come
I
on
got
now.
to spend some time with that couple. And
Come
I'm
on
telling
now.
you, it's so funny.
After
They
34
are
years, they're still dating
beautiful.
each other?
They are.
Sheila, thank you for the hope and the encouragement. I'm going to tell you that right now.
They
Thank
really
you.
do. They really do. This is
Gil
correct.
has
That's
said it. Yes. You want to say, Gil,
Yeah.
that's my boy right there. And all you seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. That is Matthew 6:33. Y'all need to understand. Get some scripture in your spirit.
This is all can be forgiven
Come on now.
if we love the way Christ loved the church.
Yes.
Say that. Amen.
Amen to that.
Woo.
Amen to that. I'm telling you. I'm telling
Oh
you
my
right
God.
now. This is good. Okay, guys, we're almost to the pipeline. Have you ever come back stronger after a separation? Has anybody on here
I wanna
been
know
through
that.
it?
I wanna know
Yeah.
that.
Has anyone ever come back stronger after a separation?
Yeah, have any of y'all gone through that? And
And be
you
honest.
made it? Oh, this deserves 50 more thousand. Oh, thank you.
We appreciate you so much. Please like and share and join us.
Gil says yes. Really? So how long was the separation?
And how did you all rekindle it and get it back together, if you don't mind sharing? That would be great for anyone that to hear.
Thank you, Greg. He says a wonderful podcast.
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you.
So
Thank you
what
for
I'm
tuning
wondering
in.
is, once trust is broken. and
Whoa,
y'all can answer this,
Optimus Prime. He said she cheated on our honeymoon and you Ooh, I need you on this show because that's an anomaly. You know, to God be the glory for you and your wife because wow. Can we have you on the show?
He can't even drive good on the marriage license.
Whoa. How, did you find
Somebody
out
said
immediately?
how? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
We just want to understand that a little bit, Optimus Prime. Could you just, a little bit more? Something?
Because look,
You got us with that
Let me
one.
tell you something. I'd have earned that name Optimus Prime because I sure would have transformed on her so and so.
Gil,
right
this
there
is so
on that
good.
honeymoon.
He said they didn't separate because I demanded to stay and I had to search myself. A lot of times people love to point the finger, don't they? He said it the best. He had to search himself.
Oh my God. Somebody said she cheated on a honeymoon, so wasn't you on the honeymoon?
They said, did you have a twin brother?
I know.
Wow.
And you know what? That, when he just said that about searching
Wow.
yourself, that is so important.
Yeah.
It's the main thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time I wouldn't go out to eat by myself. I didn't want to, but now I realize I enjoy my company. I love it. I get tickled at myself.
Okay, Optimus Prime.
That's not a holy matrimony.
Maybe you want to talk to us later on that because that was deep.
God. Hey, I tip my hat off to you because
How long are they? Is that the one that was married for 24 years?
I think so. As no
Wow,
excuse for
what a
cheating. You did
testimony.
that. That's a testimony.
I hope y'all are sharing your testimony because that's a testimony.
I hope he's involved in his marriage ministry at his church.
Me too. We understand there is no excuse for cheating, but sometimes it happens. But
Here's some wisdom. She said, in a relationship, learn how to say thank you, please, and I'm sorry. I know this helps a relationship. Oh, that is so true, Yinka. Yinka, that is so true.
I agree. People don't respect their spouses a lot of times. So they forget and they take it for granted. And that's when someone feels undervalued.
They do.
You know what I mean?
No, there's nothing worse than being in a marriage and feeling like you're not seen.
Gil says he will convict you. That is if you are if you have a relationship with the Holy Spirit in Christ, you will get convicted. But when that escapes you and you no longer have a relationship, that will hurt.
Oh Lord. No, I hope not, Ty. I don't think she is. Oh no. He said she's still cheating. He just don't know. I don't think so.
Optimus said it was easy to make fun of others, but he had to pray not to hurt her. I know
That's
you did.
it. I know you did.
I know, and on your knees.
I know you did.
Calling out unto the Lord.
Ooh.
And
Because I'm telling you.
wow, what a
and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I was recently in a situation where I got cheated on with the last one show I was in. And I forgave him. And I always said I would never be able to do that. But I think
so good,
growth comes with it.
Yeah.
Growth.
Gil said he was shamed, but God restored him. Thank you. God can restore any situation that you give to him. He can. He can. He
said he had to be shamed. Look, he said, I'm retired. He said it'd been easy for him too because he's retired combat infantry. Yeah, boy, you could have done some damage.
You could have done a lot of damage.
Thank you for your service. Too.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much for your service.
Okay, y'all.
We got
thank
the
you.
last one. What advice would you get? Oh, we got one more.
Okay.
What advice would you give these men or their wives? Shaw, what advice would you give?
Ooh, Gracie.
To people on that.
He
The
calls
ones
it
who live in
exploring. I hope you're not with him participating and being Dora with him. He doesn't need to be married if he wants to be exploring. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Optimist, breadwinner, bread of heaven wants to know, have you ever cheated? That's a good question. Did you ever cheat on her at all? Optimist Prime, we want to hear from you.
Somebody said they got left because they were waiting for an apology.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Optimus Prime says he has never cheated to this day.
There you go.
God's going to bless you. God's going to bless you.
Blessed
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying.
In his marriage.
Yeah.
Good. Kudos.
I love it.
Kudos.
So that got your question answered, sir, breadwinner.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, he said he waited 3 months and slept in their kids'
I'm
bedroom.
lost
Separation.
Oh.
3 months and slept with his kids.
And I hope they worked it through.
Oh, you heard me with my Dora the Explorer comment. Yep, that's what I said. Not Dora. You don't do no exploring around here. No, not in these. As they said, not in these here parts.
Nope.
Not in these here parts. No. No. God's honest truth, friends, laugh, family teased, I prayed.
Woo! You a testimony. You're a walking testimony. That somebody needs to hear that, Optimist, because the 99% of the men that have commented on these podcasts, when we brought this up, they said they would not forgive their spouse. They would leave her. She would be discarded. That's what they said.
You know what I've learned?
What?
Never say what you won't do
until you in
the situation. Don't. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope it's well with you too.
Thank you for tuning in. Hey y'all,
Lord,
we gotta go. We gotta go. But I will tell you, please tune in next week. We're gonna hear from the ladies as well. Get their points of view. But we appreciate you so much for joining in today. It's good to be back.
You gonna do those two ladies from the ladies next week? Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, we already got those. Yeah.
Oh, somebody said they're going to drink again. Listen here, we are not gonna be responsible for people
you drinking
AAs.
No, we not.
And getting your sobriety.
But we will be
We're
responsible if you pick up your Bible and just read a verse. Start with 1 Corinthians 13, please. Yes. All right, y'all. Be blessed, and we will see you next Thursday. Next Thursday.
You sure? Am I in town next Thursday?
Oh, you better be. All right, y'all. Bye.
Toodles.